You need to try and pick off the units as. Look at the shields on the mark. Oh my god, the ball is gonna
All right, here we are. It is Game 3 in a best of 5. We are so deep in the winner bracket. White Raw against Strelok. Tayson Artosis casting with you. Have you ever had a better day in your whole life? No, you haven't. Don't you? No, I don't care when your son was born. This is the best day of your life and mine.
Me too, Artosis. It's good to be down here. We got White Raw and Strelok. Now, I gotta say, we've seen a little bit of a disappointing play here coming from Strelok. I mean,
you know, if you make one mistake, White Raw tap dances on your grave. And the man is a professional tap dancer.
He does. He is. I mean, he actually wants to have himself at a disadvantage, Artosis. He actually makes his stalkers wear tap dancing shoes around the map.
That's right.
So you can hit him going clickety click click click.
And that's why you sometimes see him go click 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 and then clack 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 as he backs up.
Yeah.
Because he has to stay in tune with the music.
Yeah. Why do you think they're wearing a top hat, man? It's because it's, you know, artistic dancing. Now, our map is Zelnaga Caverns. Again, thank you so much for joining us here at the IPL. We have been commentating StarCraft for a very long period of time.
Yeah, man. We're old
6 or 7 years now.
We're OGs.
We're the OGs of esports commentary, but it's always a treat to be down here working with the IGN guys. They've been very kind to us since we've been brought on board. So thank you again to them. And for this game, I got to say, Strelok is going to have to step it up, Artosis.
Yeah,
his
he
late
needs to
game
start
was
comeback.
bad. His late game was bad in Game 1. His early game was bad in Game 2.
You know, Strelok is just such a talented individual. He's gotten so deep in so many tournaments. Here he is deep once again, but going down 0-3 like a chump to White Raw, that is not something that Strelok has in his plans. And don't worry, this is not the guy that actually goes on tilt after losing. Strelok fans, calm down. It's okay. He has absolutely the same chance to win this game as any of the previous.
Yeah, you got that right, Artosis. Now, we have the SCV moving out now.
Probe passing him.
Going inside the base. Yeah. And, you know, pretty soon what we want to watch for is White Raw going to go ahead and get the second gas? Uh-oh, goodbye, Probe. Or is he going to just take an Nexus?
That is a very good question, Tasus. It's looking right this second like he's going to go 3-gate or 1-gate expand. That's my guess, my feel, my take on it, because normally, I don't know. It's just that's a map. That's a build in this map that people love to do. It's a strong build, and White Raw knows all the builds.
Yeah, you know what White Raw really is for me, Artosis? He's the MVP of Protoss.
Oh, he does throw up that same gas. So my predictions are stupid. We have a Reaper on the way, though. And that Reaper, we're going to have to see what Strelok does with that. Sometimes you see the Reaper try to draw units away from the ramp.
I don't think you were adequately impressed with my comparison, Artosis. He is the MVP of Protoss, man. He's got a different build every time. You never know what White Raw's going to throw at you. All right, go on.
I'm sorry.
I'm a sensitive guy, Artosis.
He is.
I got needs, okay?
He's a slam dunk champion of Protoss,
You didn't bring me
man.
flowers when I came over to your house to cast these games. Oh, and take a look here. He's going to get this probe, and it has a gold mineral.
Uh-oh. It's got some bling on it, and the Reaper just wants to kill it. It hates bling.
Get back here. I have rockets on my back. How are you this fast?
And down it goes, but who killed it? The Marine or the Reaper?
It was the Reaper.
Oh, okay. Well, the Reaper is actually the last to take any soul, Tasteless. Even the Probe soul.
Ooh.
Brings his jump drive over and puts it in the back of the Probe. The Probe's like, what are you doing? He's actually downloading your soul Probe because you're about to die.
It's rough, man. Now take a look here. This is what you can do if somebody gets one Reaper out early, or with one barracks right away. You can actually just walk up with a Stalker, man. If they don't have a bunker,
yeah, look at that.
You just start killing all their stuff.
Oh, that's annoying, man. And with that Marauder out there, he takes a lot of damage. Has to run away now. Did get 2 kills. Annoyed Strelok really well.
You know, sometimes I feel like Strelok overreacts. He's always getting 2 bunkers.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how many times we've actually
Stalker.
seen. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how many times we've seen White Raw barrel up a ramp. You know.
Yeah, he doesn't do it so often. Normally, he comes in the back with a Warp Prism or something.
Exactly. I don't know. Now here comes the Reaper, denied.
And it looks like we might see some 3-gate pressure from White Raw. There's really no reason not to. It's just very powerful as you expand to do some 3-gate pressure. We do see 3 barracks. He's already got his 2 commands, of course, and a factory going up. So Sterlok should be pretty well prepared for this, especially since Stim is just about to finish.
Yeah, Stim makes all the difference in the world. You want to shoot down those sentries as fast as humanly possible. Here comes the command center. Now, granted, he doesn't exactly know what's out on the map. He might want to be a little bit careful.
2 more gates on the way. Nexus just about to finish. And it looks like he's going to start pressuring just a little bit. I don't think we actually have concussive shells yet.
Well, here's the problem, is there have been enough little jabs at Strelok that have been successful that it's a little bit tough to say if an untouched White Raw could be stoppable. If he decides to barge in there, we see only Zealots and Sentries. That kind of rush Artosis.
Yeah.
That's pretty intense. It's probably chrono boosting the gateways right now. He's going to have a lot of units, and I don't know entirely if Strelok's going to be prepared.
Well, a lot of it is going to come down to the micro and the decision-making of both players. It has to be really good force fields. You have to let your Zealots tank the damage and attack a lot of units, but not too many, or they will evaporate and then your sentries will die. So it really comes down to force field placement, I feel, in a rush like this. Combat Shield's about to finish for Strelok. He is making a medevac, and 2 medevacs now. Does have a single bunker and stim, so this could be a very deadly battle, but that is a lot of units.
Jeez, man, that's almost what? That's like 8 sentries right there.
It's a 5 warp gate after expand rush. Tasteless.
He's doing the MC cell push. Here we go. Get ready.
Stim going up, and those Marines dealing a ton of damage with the Zealots as well. SCVs coming out. Will the SCVs be enough? Trying to repair that bunker, and it goes down. This SCV's gonna die pretty quickly here, and suddenly Strelok is in a terrible spot, especially with all these sentries. If White Raw wants, he can just keep him up his ramp.
Yeah, this is pretty bad here. And let's face it, Strelok has lost so many units so far. Guardian Shield with all these Stalkers? I don't think so, Strelok. Unfortunately, it looks like it is going to be a victory here for White Raw.
Oh my god, and White Raw has 3-0'd Strelok in best of 5. GG, the beast from the east. He is just moving on, Tasteless, and that was pretty amazing. So thank you all for watching. This has been a Tastosis Cast.